Yo, okay, so time for a new video. The lamb's cooking in the oven. It's smelling very, very nice. It's not quite ready yet, so I feel like, yeah, whilst I wait for the lovely Sunday roast lamb to be cooked, I want to talk about double standards. I was live earlier, and somebody said to me that, just because you went out and you was brave and you approached women, it doesn't mean that they owe you a date. Now, here's the thing, right? If you went to, I can use this in a few different examples. If you went to the gym and you put effort into going to the gym and you worked out and you would get something out of it, you'd gain muscle, you'd have a better body, you would just be better overall, because you've put effort into it, because you've put time into it. Same thing if you went to work and you put the hours in, even if you didn't really like the job, or you, you didn't want to go to work but you did. You put the hours in, you get paid at the end of the week. It's no different than dating. I feel like if you're prepared to put yourself out there and do what most people don't do and are scared of doing, I kind of feel like you are owed something. I generally like. I know a lot of people will feel like I'm being delusional when I'm saying this, but why wouldn't you be owed anything? You put the time in, you put the effort in, you've been confident. Yet women claim they like confident men. So I mean, I don't know what's the problem with expecting a date. What's the problem with you going out, putting the hours in, putting the effort in, and expecting a date at the end of it? I mean, it's not exactly asking for too much, is it? And I always feel like that whole women don't owe you anything is always used to try to justify their shitty actions. So, for example, like, say um, you're texting a woman and she leads you on purpose, or she arranges to meet you and then she doesn't turn up, or they don't reply to a message, or some shitty thing that they do on purpose. You'll always get these people come and say, well, they don't owe you anything anyways. It's such a lame attempt to try to cover up the fact that what they're doing is wrong. So they try to paint it as, oh, well, they don't owe you anything. That's not what that means. It's used in the wrong context. Just because somebody doesn't owe someone something, it doesn't excuse the right for them to be ignorant and lead people on and do all of the shitty things that they do. It's used in the wrong context. They use it to cover up women's shitty behaviour. Whereas if you was, for example, lying in bed every day moaning that you got no money, I mean, yeah, then the world doesn't owe you anything, because you can go out, put the hours in work, make some money, but I don't know how they can try and tell you a woman doesn't owe you anything when you've put the time, the effort, the hours in, and the fact that what they've done is shitty. It's like, and here's the thing, right? This is how you know it's double standards, because I have never ever heard about a man not owing a woman anything. Never in a million years. The amount of times, right, I've seen, um, you know, women complain about men. Never once is a woman ever told, well, the man doesn't owe you anything. But if you're a man that has to go through negative experiences with women, well, they don't owe you anything. No, they don't owe you nothing. But then it's when it's a man doing it to a woman, there's absolutely no problems. Get on with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I have never, ever, ever heard someone say a man doesn't owe you anything to a woman. And if it was really about people not owing people anything, it would be both genders, and it would also be, like I said, men not owing women anything. But it's just used as a little cover up to just dismiss any kind of woman's shitty behaviour. I think that's the better word for it. A woman does something shitty, and then they'll try to dismiss it by saying, "Oh, well, they don't owe you anything," when that's not what that is, and that doesn't justify it. But people still use it, and you know, there's a few other things as well. Like, this is gonna sound, quite personal, but if you, oh, Jesus Christ, if you don't want to give a woman oral sex, because where I'm from, it's frowned upon to give a woman oral sex. You will get these people that say to you, "Oh, you're gay, you're homosexual, gay, 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 gay." Anyone that doesn't, eat a woman out, you're gay. But yet, if a woman doesn't want to give people a blowjob, oh, that's fine. That's her choice. She just didn't want to do it. You see, the double standards is absolutely fucking disgusting. Like, that's just like two examples right there, and there's many, many, many more. But I mean, that one was a funny one. It's like, if you, because there's some people that don't like giving oral. You know, a lot of people don't like giving oral. Some people don't even like receiving oral, to be fair. But you know, if you don't want to eat a woman out, you will get people come at you with an axe, calling you gay. But yeah, if a woman doesn't want to give a blowjob, then oh well, she doesn't want to give a blowjob, and she doesn't owe you anything, for fuck's sake. So it's just the double standards is disgusting. It really, really, really is. And then, like, for example, if a man struggles to get a woman, he's all the things under the sun. He's got a bad personality. He has hygiene issues. Yeah, if a woman complains about a man, oh well, maybe you just haven't found the right one, and they're all the problem, but not you. The double standards is crazy. You know, that women don't owe you anything is if they said it about men as well, then they'd kind of have some argument. But the fact that they never ever say it to women about men not owing them anything, it's so obvious. That was just invented by a simp to try to dismiss the shitty things that women do and cover it up like paint, by saying, oh well, they don't owe you anything, because that way, by them saying something, they feel like they've got a valid point, and it ends the whole thing. It's fucking ridiculous. The double standards is insane. Like, I'm gonna title this video as double standards of insane.